This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right. And make sure you smash that hype button. All right. So we got Adrian Broner. He's being brought to court over battery, taking advantage of a woman. She said she didn't want to do this. I think this is the girl from the boat, honestly, that, she claims Adrian Broner touched her. She didn't want to go down below deck with him, and they just kicked her off the boat. She got in her feelings and went to court. Now, I kind of assumed this was going to happen the way Adrian Broner was being so aggressive when he was drinking. He's actually a lot better now the past 2 weeks. He's gone into this training camp, sobered up, and he's dropped all his inflammation. It's pretty crazy. It's like training wheels. I mean, it's like riding a bike, I guess. For him, he's a super athlete. So it's things come back a little faster for them. But yeah, he has to battle this. He has to do this core battle now. So TMZ reported it. We'll see what happens. Yella Beatz' Friday trial canceled today as his defense attorney filed a subpoena demanding all text messages between Mo3's manager and Detective Barnes be turned over. That's Rainwater. Yella Beatz' attorney, Toby, filed a subpoena Tuesday, July 21st for Detective Eric Barnes. Investigative files, communications, including witness records, correspondence with Mo3 badass manager Benjamin Rainwater ahead of Yella Beatz' murder trial. Subpoena records deadline is set for August 7th, 2026. According to Dallas County Clerk, the subpoena separately demands all communications and records involving Detective Eric Barnes and Benjamin Rainwater, including reports, memoranda, text messages, recordings, and emails. Rainwater's comments and interviews were referenced multiple times in testimonies. Dr. Eric Nielsen and Detective Eric Barnes last week. Pretrial hearing set for August 21st, with jury trial set for August 24th, with Judge Chica presiding. I think he's cooked. It seems like they want him to go to jail, and he's going to go to jail. Because they're not even letting him out, It's like, I don't think he's out on... Is he on bond? Let me see. Yolobisi on bond. Yolobisi. Judge reduced his bond from $2 million to $750,000. In capital murder, he is currently on house arrest. Okay, so he's been home. They want him to go to jail, though. Bro, they're wiping him clean, bro. If he even beat it, it's like you're broke, bro. Unfortunately, this is costing him millions of dollars. And he only had one hit. That's sad. And I don't know if this is true. Trap Boy Freddy he's going to be a witness. But for what? You can't say he's snitching yet. Well, Dame Dash says he's glad every time Jay-Z quits because he sucks. He was the best rapper alive before. Dame Dash is all over the place, bro. He's in his feelings, bro. He's like, he keeps coming back. He quit his first album, came back, kept coming back. I don't know. Dame Dash is just too much, bro. He's bitter, bro. Fat Joe claims that anybody talks about him, blogger, anybody, the bees are swarming on you. Bro, you're not going to run into Fat Joe. The chances of running into Fat Joe, unless you go to a lot of events, you're not running into Fat Joe. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. This guy's only where he's got to be. He's not hanging out outside like that. Okay? Fat Joe, back in the day, you would have seen him if you hung out at Jimmy's Cafe, stuff like that. You'd see him driving up the east side once in a while. I don't know. Fat Joe's just you're barely going to run into any rappers, to be honest with you. You got to be where they're at. Fat Joe thinks, like, Fat Joe, nobody's scared anymore because, like, you're too big to do stuff like that anymore. Like, you're old and there's cameras and it's not happening. Brittany Renner goes off, bro. So, Academics pretty much gave it to her the other day. Well, last night, I think. He said, hey, I feel bad for her because she let a lot of guys use her. It's true. She's kind of ran through.
Talking about something, I became Muslim for him. I wasn't even talking to that nigga.
She did become Muslim for, basically for Kevin Gates. She wanted to show she was different, and then she quickly took off the hijab.
I'll keep talking about Kevin. I never did a bitch-ass thing to him, okay? He is who he is. I told him I didn't want to do this shit anymore. And that was it.
Yeah, because she didn't want to be submissive to him anymore. She was trying, though. I'll give her that. We saw her on the red carpet. But, like, Brittany Renner's like a firecracker, bro. Like, she's never going to be with just one guy. I don't think she can be happy because I think she's like three people in one. We've all met a Brittany Renner in our life. You know, she's a wild card. This isn't the type of girl that settles down. She's a boss. She's this. She doesn't need anybody. She's not a good partner.
Okay, cool. I seek refuge in Allah from you. Okay, alhamdulillah. Click! And then he went and made some 12-minute diss song about me, how you were gonna, I don't know, you said you were gonna do something to me and my son, but then you shouted out my baby daddy. That's weird. And I saw you deleted that song. That looks fucking crazy. Because that house you got in Porter Ranch, you allegedly got that from me and Paul, didn't you? And if you're such a great fucking guy, well, then how come Drika don't want to be with you? Because they dick eat her. So.
It's true. Drika, Kevin Gates is like flag on the play, bro. He claims to be this guy that has it all together and this and that. Kevin Gates is lost, bro. He doesn't even know who he is. He just quotes things that he's read and tries to sound like he's a smart guy, but he's lost, bro. And then she goes off on academics. That's just funny.
Okay, and to address academics, you saying that I fell off. The irony of you saying that I fell off, but yet you did a 15-minute.
I don't think he ever said she fell off. He says you're aging out. Like, you didn't settle down earlier. You didn't find a guy, settle down. You kept thinking you could do better, you could do better, you could do better, you could do better. And then nobody was picking you anymore. You should have he was saying you should have settled down with the basketball player way. Even if he was cheating on you, you should have settled down because that was your ticket.
Segment talking about me. And let's be really clear. This is a pattern that you do. You're so quick to talk about my relationship with Kevin. That nigga said the reason you do all these segments about me is because you're secretly in love with me.
And Kevin's a great guy to listen to, right? This guy doesn't even know who he is. Kevin just said that to make you feel better.
Are you going to address him? Or you just address women? You don't address these niggas for real because they're going to do you something.
He goes at Meek Mill and Little Baby. What you talking about, Brittany?
Okay? So you don't know these niggas. You do not know what they think about you. Okay? You
I feel bad for Brittany. She looks hurt, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. She's older now. I mean, she looks like she's like in her late 40s now. If I were her, she's only 34. But she looks like she's in her mid 40s, something like that. She should go do OnlyFans. Like, for real. Like, go hard with it. Promote it. Get your money. She really needs to, like, I think she has a lot of followers, too, on IG. She could easily do this. You got 4.2 million followers. Go make your money, man. Yeah. Anyways. Who cares if she has a kid? Like, just go get your money, man. All right, so the game. They did the game. The game looks crazy, bro. He's trying to look like Cove, bro. He's trying. When Cove picked out his locks into a fro, Game was like, "Yo, I'm doing the same. I'm picking out my braids, bro." And then he was like, "I can't do the Caesar. I'll just braid it back afterwards." No, let's be real. That's what he said. YG versus the Game. This should be Tyga versus YG. The Game should wash YG, but they for some reason it won't go that way. I didn't even know this existed. I thought Whack 100 was talking about a hypothetical versus. I didn't know this was real. Nah, this is just, come on. I mean, it was cool, like, you know, but bro, who wants to see this? Some people tune in that are bored. It's Friday night in the summer, bro. Nobody's going to, like, come on. This was for people to go see a free concert tonight in LA. So Lil Wayne says, okay, so my brother Fabian's right. He played too much. This man just told me it's confirmed I'm getting my own star in Hollywood. He deserves to star in Hollywood Walk of Fame. He does. But does Keke Palmer? No. She's a Disney star. Idris Elba, of course. A lot of these people deserve it. Keke Palmer, bro? That takes away from the whole Walk of Fame. 50 Cent reacts to Rick Ross trying to say, oh, I own my masters. I'm still making money off my catalog. 50 doesn't own his masters. 50 owns his music more than you do. You leased your whole catalog out. And 50 actually has a catalog that people want to listen to. Rick Ross only has like 12 million monthly listeners monthly, right? That's it. Nobody bought his album, did 10,000. And the album's okay. It's not bad. He has 16 million monthly listeners, right? 50 Cent has like 43 million. 43, between 43 and 44 million. Bro, Rick Ross is getting lapped 3 times. He's got to stop, bro. Like, you're not in the same. You don't have the same catalog. You don't have the same career. Rick Ross did his thing. He has money. But, like, Rick Ross has a lot of people running his businesses for him. He doesn't really talk like somebody that knows what they're doing with business. He doesn't use the terminology. It's obvious. He's a famous guy with money. And he's connected with the right people, and they're making it work for him. He knows cars, though. That car show, he knows top to bottom. 50 Cent said he got away with it for a while. The jig is up. 20 features, under 10,000 sales. Damn, boy. It's over. Jeez. I don't think it's over, but I don't think 50 could sell a ton of albums. I think he'd do like 50,000 the first week. I don't think he'll ever. I think he knows better to drop an album. Ye has officially earned the highest grossing concert by a rapper in history. This is driving Jay-Z crazy, probably. Each night sold 74,000 tickets, breaking SoFi Stadium's concert gross record, making Ye the first rapper to surpass both. Now, Hove was doing like 43, 45,000 a night at Yankee Stadium, but Kanye's doing something. Kanye, like, really put a lot into this show. It's like he's on a globe with clouds coming out of it. It's crazy, bro. You just can't compete. Drake and Kanye is still, like, top 3. Jay-Z isn't, like, as far as listening. As far as, like, success, of course. Top. Drake will sell more albums this week than Future's second week. That's not good for Future. It means that people are kind of getting over this album pretty quick. I like the radio song. I like 2 more songs on the album, but it's not really his best work. Yeah. Lotto shows up in London. I don't know who they pay to have all these people come out because she's not that famous. I don't know what's going on. YG was arrested today and released for the murder. He's a suspect and affiliated with a murder, but they let him go. Not enough evidence for Drakeo the Ruler. Anyways, Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'm probably going to pick it up tomorrow morning. I don't see a lot going on tonight, man. But tomorrow morning. I appreciate you all. Hit that hype button for me. Peace.